Is spirulina good for you? And what are some of the exciting health benefits that can happen for you if you take spirulina every single day? Well, my name is Karen Angeli from KarenAngeli.com. I teach and train network marketers how to build their business in the online space, and I also talk about some of my favorite products and services as well. And today I want to talk about spirulina, but not just any spirulina. I specifically want to talk about how come I think the Zealous spirulina is far superior to all other spirulinas out there. So listen, I'm here every single week giving you tips, tricks, and training on how to build your network marketing business. So go ahead and tap that subscribe button because I want to connect with you and help you build your business. So let's talk first of all about spirulina, okay? And then I'm going to talk a little bit more about how come I think the Zealous spirulina is far superior to any other spirulina out there. So one of the questions that I know I see on the internet quite frequently is spirulina actually good for you? And for me, I think this is kind of a funny question. After taking this product for over 6 months now, I can tell you with beyond a shadow of a doubt, I absolutely love what spirulina has done for my body. Not only has it made me feel better, like really, really noticeably better. I don't always notice when I take a supplement that I see changes, but with spirulina, I actually noticed that I was having some pretty phenomenal results as far as energy, as far as mood, as far as my immune system, which is something that a lot of people are talking about, how to stay healthy right now. And I absolutely love what spirulina has done for me. Now, the question of is it good for you, to me seems kind of funny because spirulina actually has all the vitamins, nutrients, minerals, proteins that your body could possibly need, okay? So literally in one powder, your body is getting every single nutrient it needs. So let me ask you, does that sound good for you? For me, it's like a total no-brainer because it's like, of course, like not only does it make me feel good, but it has everything that I need to live my life. I literally could live off of this spirulina and my body would have exactly what it needs. And there's actually some Asian cultures that would do just this. They would live off of the spirulina algae that would grow in ponds that maybe they weren't getting all the nutrients in their diet. And when they started doing this, when they started eating or ingesting this algae, they were finding that their body was getting everything that they needed. So there's quite a bit of evidence showing that many cultures can live happily just by taking spirulina. So the question of is spirulina actually good for you, I think can be answered with a resounding yes. Now, one of my favorite things that spirulina actually does for your body is that it actually detoxes your body when you take it on a regular basis. For me personally, I am obsessed with all things detoxifying for my body. And the reason for that is because I know that if I get rid of things that my body doesn't need, I'll most likely be feeling better, okay? A lot of times when people gain weight around their midsection or just gain weight in general, it's because your body's holding on to all sorts of different toxins that it just can't release. And so what spirulina can actually do is it can help you release some of those toxins that your body's hanging on to. Now, the Zealous microbiome is actually formulated to help you do exactly this. So a lot of people are using that Zealous microbiome and they're not only healing their gut and making their body detoxify, but as a result, they're losing weight as well, which honestly, with that Zealous microbiome, they probably didn't mean to create a product that helped weight loss. But what was happening is that people were losing weight because they were detoxifying their body. And that's one of my favorite things that spirulina actually does for you is it helps you release things in your body, flushes things out of your body that you don't actually need. Another thing that I absolutely love that spirulina actually does for you is it actually helps to fight oxidative stress. Now, what in the heck is oxidative stress? So to explain oxidative stress, the easiest thing for me to do is to ask you to go to your refrigerator, grab an apple, cut it in half, and then set it on the counter for about 10 hours. Let it sit there for a day and see what happens. It starts to get brown, right? Like I'm sure we've all done this at some point or another where we cut open an apple and let it sit for a while. It starts to get brown. That's literally a visualization of oxidative stress happening in your body, okay? Over time, the environment, the things we eat, the things we drink, the sun, pollutants, breathing can actually cause that oxidative stress on our body. So basically our cells start to brown over time, okay? And the beauty of taking a product like spirulina is it actually helps to fight, it helps to combat that oxidative stress. It gets rid of those free radicals that are hanging around in your body that create that oxidative stress and cause your cells in your body to not work as well as they once did. Part of aging and part of living truly is oxidative stress. Like I said, just by breathing, we create oxidative stress in our body. But when we take a product like spirulina, it actually helps our body get rid of that stress and actually live more in a balanced place where our body wants to be. So the beauty of spirulina is it keeps our body exactly where it wants to be. It is a powerful superfood and a powerful antioxidant that helps get rid of those free radicals and decrease our oxidative stress while it's at it. So another thing that helps me know that spirulina is actually good for me is that spirulina actually helps promote the creation of probiotics in our gut. So I don't know about you, but I have taken tons of probiotics in the past. I have been obsessed with my gut health ever since I was in my early 20s because I wanted a happy gut because I was seeing some of the results of not having a happy gut. Things like constipation, diarrhea, all the crappy things that can happen if you don't have a happy gut. Well, spirulina actually promotes the production of probiotics, okay? So your body is literally creating good bacteria so that your digestive system can work the way that it's supposed to. I can tell you from firsthand experience that this is one of my favorite things that spirulina does for my gut. Not only does it create those happy probiotics, but it keeps my gut moving the way that it's supposed to. So I bet you're probably curious at this point as to why I think the Zealous spirulina is far superior to any other spirulina that's out there. The reason that I think it's far superior is the way that it's grown. There is no other company or place out there that grows spirulina the way that Zealous does. So Zealous has something called a photobioreactor that literally grows the algae, that spirulina algae, in these cool little chambers that control the temperature, the environment, all the things necessary to grow an amazing spirulina. It literally gives it all the good stuff without all the bad stuff. So literally, like, spirulina is generally grown in lakes and ponds outside. Let me ask you this. Do you think it's easy to grow spirulina in lakes and ponds and actually keep the quality of the algae and the spirulina up over long periods of time? It's probably safe to say it's very difficult to keep the same kind of spirulina grown throughout. If you look at anything that is grown in regular life, you can see, like, let's give an example of corn. One ear of corn can be so different from another ear of corn, and that could be because of the soil, could be because of the environment, pollutants, the sun, all different things that go into growing different ears of corn. That's the reason you can buy corn from one part of the world and have it taste completely different from another part of the world. It's just different environmental things that are happening to the different ears of corn. Now, when we compare that to spirulina, it's the exact same thing. If you grow spirulina in some lakes or ponds, it could be different depending on the time of year, depending on what's going on around it, the pollutants, all the stuff, okay? But when you're growing spirulina the way that Zealous grows it in their photobioreactors, you can actually control everything. And what they discovered is that they had the most superior spirulina out there, the most power-packed spirulina out there. I'm actually going to show you a picture of the difference of what it looks like to grow spirulina in a pond compared to growing spirulina in a photobioreactor. That's it right there, my friend. If you look at the difference between those two cells, you can tell that one of them is much more dense than the other. The denser cell is actually the Zealous spirulina. So you actually are getting a power-packed spirulina with all of the goodness, whereas the other one, you can obviously see there's not as much spirulina. And if you look closely, there's little specks, and that's actually toxins within the spirulina cell. So let me ask you, which one would you prefer? So there you have it. The answer to is spirulina good for you? And more specifically, is Zealous Spirulina good for you? And I shared quite a few of the exciting health benefits that you can have just by taking spirulina every single day. So listen, if you want to actually try the Zealous Spirulina right here, right now, I actually left a link for you in the description where you can go and you can grab it right now. So go ahead, tap that link in the description. Make sure when you tap that link in the description that my name is showing in that upper left-hand corner. Otherwise, I won't be able to help you if you have any problems come up along the way. So make sure that I am connected to you because I want to help you if you want to try this phenomenal product. So go ahead and check it out and can't wait to hear all the amazing benefits that this product gives you. Now go build your unicorn empire.